Hey guys, and welcome to episode 14 of the Cold Spot Confessions podcast. This is Stacey
and Vikki
and Aria.
Our newest addition to the little Cold Spot Confessions podcast.
Yeah, so if you hear in the background, that's her trying to be included.
She is currently trying to eat her hands.
We may have to pass her off to someone else, but Vikki is wanting cuddles with her and not giving her up. So we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna try and record with her here, but we'll see how it goes.
I'm not giving her back to Andrew. It's not happening.
Oh, anyway. So the last couple of weeks have obviously been a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Which is why we
and delightful.
Yeah,
I may add.
Delightful, but at the same time, like
chaotic.
Yeah. It's just we wanted to record last weekend. Last weekend? It was last weekend, yeah. We didn't end up recording.
I don't know, because when what?
No, because last weekend I posted the video.
Yeah, it was the weekend before Aria was born.
Yeah. It's just
we filmed last week's episode
2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. It got posted last week. Anyway. It was just the last couple of weeks before. It's just been hectic.
Yeah.
I was heavily pregnant. I was tired. I couldn't edit that episode. I kept falling asleep.
Yeah, but then you literally... When was Aria born? The Friday, wasn't it?
No, she was born on the Tuesday. Yeah, on the Friday I had posted the video. the episode.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No, you posted the episode after she was born.
Yeah, so she was born on the Tuesday.
We recorded it on the Sunday.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be posted on the Friday, but you were heavily pregnant and, well, pretty much going to go into labour.
Was it? I'm pretty sure it was the Friday before it was meant to be. Yeah, because it was the Friday before. I was 37 weeks. And we were talking about how it was... Yeah, because she's only 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
I don't...
No, I don't even know.
This is about nonsense. 2.5 minutes. Okay, right. I'm sorry for the really crappy intro. Point is, yes, that happened, and there's even more confusion now.
Yeah.
I'm so much. To be fair, I'm pretty good. I have more energy than I had when I was pregnant.
You were literally walking around doing normal things like the next day.
Well, yeah, but everyone kept saying when I picked the kids up, they're like, "Didn't you just have your baby yesterday?" I was like, "Yeah, but I also have 3 other kids."
Yeah,
you can't just not.
I know that's the thing. Nina was like, "What was she doing? Like leaving the house? Like, surely she wants to stay." And I was like, "Yeah, but 2 of the kids are in school, and she's also getting Malachi. Like, she can't just sit down and do nothing."
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
it doesn't just stop.
I think a lot of people think it does.
I wish it did,
but it really doesn't. As soon as you have that second, third, or fourth baby, you can't. Like, no. That's why when you have one baby, it's like you can just not do anything for 2 weeks and it can be completely fine.
That's the thing with your first, even the pregnancy, you can like take naps, you can do all sorts.
As soon as you've had the second one, no. No fucking way. Especially if you've got 3 of the fuckers.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, I had to do school run every time I've done school run on my own this week.
I haven't seen you at school run at all.
The kids have been late.
I know, that's the thing. I've not seen you at all.
It's because
even picking them up, I don't see you.
It's because so at the moment Andrew finishes at 12, so he's only doing half days. So he finishes at 12, and so we leave super late, and then I just jump out the car and pick the kids up.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to wait in the car park with the kids.
Fair enough.
So that's why you haven't seen me then, and then in the morning you haven't seen me because I'm late.
To be honest, I'm late every morning.
So if I've been getting them to school at like 5:02, sometimes at 9:00. Today it was 9:00.
I'm surprised I haven't actually seen you because I've literally been dropping Enzo off at like 5 to 9.
Yeah,
and he's supposed to be in there for 10 to.
Yeah.
And I'm literally there like 9 o'clock, 5 to.
Yeah, it's just been chaos. So that's basically, I mean, that's my poltergeist as well. It's just,
You had a baby.
I had a baby.
My poltergeist is I got engaged.
You did get engaged.
I did.
I swear, you have to do things just before.
I didn't plan it.
I know, but like what? So Vikki has this like fun thing of her life. Whenever there's a big event in my life,
There's gonna be something going on in mine too.
usually planned. My thing is happening. Like, so I had with Cass, I was obviously pregnant for 9 whole months. Yep. And then Vikki and her partner Nino decided to get together like.
But nobody knew then though. Nobody knew. Like me and Nino's oh yeah, no, you did find out after. Yeah, no, because our anniversary is the 5th of February.
Yeah. So
day before your birthday.
Yeah, and then also.
And then you guys found out after Cass was born.
Yeah, and then Cass's birthday is 23rd of February, which is 2 weeks before. And then Vikki gets engaged 2 weeks before Ari is born.
I think it was a week before.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was a week before.
The point is, she's obviously obsessed with me and wants to be part of my big things.
I didn't tell Nino to propose to me then, okay? He was supposed to do it at the Eden Project, but he forgot to bring the ring with him.
That doesn't surprise me.
So I got home and he was like, he took Enzo into the kitchen though, which made it. He made Enzo a part of it, which to me, that just best thing ever. And Enzo was there holding the box and was like, here you go. And then after he was like, I was going to do it today at the Eden Project, but I forgot the ring. And I was going to give you my ring until like we got home. And then I thought, no, you probably wouldn't want that. And you'd probably think I was joking.
To be fair, I can't think of anything worse than being in public.
He knew I wouldn't want it in public.
Yeah.
But it was like dead that day. There was hardly anybody there. And he said he was going to take me to like, you go up like a lift to go to like this other play area bit. And he was there was like a little side part that was like nobody there. He was like, I was going to do it there. And then realised I didn't take it with me. And I was like, you're a fucking idiot.
Wow. Oh well, at least he did it. Finally.
He did it. After 8 years, he finally did it.
And after asking Mum for like almost a year ago.
Yeah, I think it was about a year ago. Yeah.
Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so that's been our eventful couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Aria's making dog sounds right now, panting.
She's dreaming.
I have tried to pass the baby off to her dad, but Vikki is very
I'm not having it.
Reluctant on it.
I haven't seen her all week, okay?
Yeah, but I've seen her every day.
Yeah, that's why I'm having the cuddles.
Yeah. But anyway, shall we get into today's episode? Now we've done, I don't even know, we've been talking for 8 minutes about random shit and updating everyone on our lives, but they probably don't care. They want to hear what we're going to be talking about.
I mean,
today.
Some of them have been waiting for Aria to be born.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So, you know.
Yeah.
And now you can hear her dreaming away, pretending that she's eating.
All right. So today we are talking about the Easter Bunny. So we thought, since it's only a couple of weeks until Easter, and we're really shit at actually posting the videos or posting the podcast on the actual event day, I figured let's just get it done.
Yeah.
We've done it then.
I mean, we done Christmas the beginning of December.
I know. We're
and
very...
then didn't do Christmas again.
Listen,
Listen, Linda.
We are doing things, okay? We're still getting it done. It's just we do them early. It's our ADHD. Can you do it on time? You can either be early or late.
Never in between.
So let's just get early.
And also we have little hyperfixations where it's like, oh yeah, let's do Easter, and then it's on board of that.
I also do want to cover the Epstein files again. So
because more have been released.
I think maybe next week that will be. We've released the Epstein file on that. Easter.
God, no.
Which is lovely. It's
Good
like
Friday.
You want a really nice thing to unwrap. Let's unwrap the Epstein files. Anyway, before we go down that rabbit hole again, yeah, pun intended, considering we're talking about the Easter Bunny.
How excellent.
Oh my God, I should just retire.
With what money? We have no money to retire.
Yes, we needed this to do well so we can retire.
Come on, guys. Share this round. We need to get sponsors.
Right. So, but yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's something that Malachi started to learn. I'm trying to teach him, I want to suck your blood. And then I go, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, ah. He does it all the time. And he just walks around the room going, ha, ha, ha. He hasn't learned the I want to suck your blood bit, but he's gonna learn it.
Oh, Enzo's learned, see you later, alligator. And he goes, in a while, crocodile. In a bit, midget. Give a hug, love bug. Well, he says it to everyone. Or he goes, see ya, and then legs it.
No, Jackson just goes, yeah, baby. And bear in mind, Jackson's is really like, he's just got these like Disney eyes. He's super cute and just goes, yeah, baby, all the time. Right. Anyway, geez, get distracted today. So we are talking about the Easter Bunny, and the dark side of the Easter Bunny. Okay. So I know for like Easter, you always think about, hollow chocolate eggs, the best part, childhood.
God, we got in so much shit for eating chocolate when we were little. Do you remember the Easter?
The Barbies.
Mum got so mad at us.
Yeah, me and Vikki had this habit. I don't know if you noticed, but when we're together, we
go a bit crazy.
And then when there's sugar involved,
like chocolate,
and like we're talking about 90s chocolate, when it's just it's full of sugar. It's
the proper good stuff, not the palm oil crap that we have now.
Yeah, like it's the real.
This was like the half cup of milk and full cup of sugar.
Yeah. We got grounded one year for being too hyperactive, and
we could not stop laughing at the dinner table, and I don't even know what for. I think we were literally trying to eat our roast dinner. Me and Stacey were crying at the table because we're laughing so much.
Yeah, so Mum kicked us out, made us go to our rooms,
but we shared a room, so it didn't make a difference.
And then we started eating the feet off the Barbies
and the hands
and chewing them.
And do you remember that Barbie that I had that apparently the hair grew? But it was just literally hair on a spring.
Yeah.
So we used to get pencils and catapult them.
Well, we had the jumbo pencil because it was a big hole in her head. And then we
holes in the ceiling.
We used to put the jumbo pencil in the spring, load it up, and then it used to shoot into the ceiling. And then when we would come in and there'd be like holes all over the ceiling, we used to try and patch it up with paper and put it in the hole.
Toilet roll.
Right, anyway, so that you get what I'm talking about with the whole Easter thing. That's what we think about. We think Easter, we think chocolate eggs,
yes,
and a nice nap after a nice big Easter dinner, right? But I mean, that's back in the day before you have children. You can't nap now.
No, I mean you could
take a dirt nap.
You could. You'll probably get arrested for forcing a child to nap with medication, but I mean, there's a will, there's a way.
And there's a single cowpole.
That doesn't work.
I mean, it depends on what you give them.
Yeah, but then that's again arrested.
Yeah, that's very true. I would never do that, by the way. I'm not endangering my children.
No, we love our children. We love our children. We might not like them sometimes. But we love them.
But anyway, so on Easter morning, Easter Bunny comes, leaves eggs around, which makes no sense at all. But he leaves eggs, and you have a lot of sugar, and you have the best morning eating all the chocolate in the world.
Oh yeah, until you literally feel physically sick and can't eat anymore, but you still do eat more.
Yes, but I'm going to ruin Easter Bunny for everyone now.
Yay.
So. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. So before he was this cuddly corporate mascot in a vest, you know, throwing out Easter eggs everywhere. Because I'm sorry, why does a bunny have eggs?
I don't know.
I've never questioned it until.
The thing is, we had kind of like the little Easter chicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Chicks and eggs, yes, I get. Bunny rabbit doesn't make sense. I never got my head around that.
No.
But hey ho, it's all because Jesus got nailed to a cross. Oh no, it was because he got nailed on the cross on the Friday or something like that. Wasn't
he had a really fun party.
And then he got really hungover, slept it off in a cave, came out Sunday, was like, hey guys, and everyone's like, oh my god, we thought he was dead.
It really had a really bad hangover.
Yeah, he just slept for those few days.
We're going to insult so many Christian people. I'm so sorry.
I don't think anybody who has a religion listens to our podcast, Stacey.
And if they do,
well, if they listened to the first episode and they carried on listening, I think they kind of know where we go on here.
Yeah. But anyway, so Easter Bunny was actually a creep.
That doesn't surprise me.
Like, imagine a creature that literally never closes its eyes and shows up at your house to decide if you're good or bad.
What the oh, sorry, Arif. I just scared her.
What?
I made a jump.
She's put her hands in the air like she just don't care.
Put your hands up.
Yeah. So yeah, just imagine that you've got this.
All I can think of now is Five Nights at Freddy. You know the game Five Nights at Freddy?
Animatronics game. Yeah.
That's what I picture.
Is it the animatronics game?
I don't know. I just know it's Five Nights at Freddy and it's scary as hell because it jumps at you, and that's why I don't play it.
It's got bears in it.
Like creepy ass bears.
Yeah, it's the animatronic. So yeah, this creature turns up at your door, decides if you're good or bad, doesn't blink.
Why doesn't he even blink?
I don't know, but listen.
I mean, you have Santa. He decides who's good and bad.
Exactly. So this is a bit of a weird.
Why isn't this bunny blinking?
I don't know. So basically, today we're going to do a deep dive into why the Easter Bunny / hare is what they could go by. The Easter hare is actually a shape-shifting, moon-worshipping judge that will give Krampus a run for his money.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, because Krampus was already creepy as it is.
Yeah, so grab a drink, settle in, and let's get a bit weird. My notes actually said, let's get, oh my god, it's about to get weird, but I wanted to make it more weird for my dyslexia.
Okay.
Everyone feeling weird?
I am now.
Oh my goodness, I should not be allowed to record. Who thought it was a good idea to give us microphones and a podcast?
Apparently you can just make one now.
Yeah, this is the thing. Is
if they didn't want weirdos on the internet, they should not have given us the internet.
There's no one to say no to us.
Nope.
Anyway.
What are they gonna do? Ban us?
Well,
exactly.
They could.
Nah.
Excuse me, Ari, can you not heavily breathe over there? Because I'm going to have to edit you out.
Do not edit her out. She is putting her own thoughts into it.
She's sighing her. She's already done with me.
Bunny and thinking, you know what, I'd love some chocolate.
Yeah. I think she's just done with me already.
Yeah, probably. I mean, she has been literally like inside you for 9 months.
Yeah. She's already listened to our episodes.
Exactly.
She's like, what the fuck am I going into this world to?
Hey, she decided she wasn't late. She was early.
Yeah.
So she obviously wanted to be a part of this episode.
There is that.
Yeah.
So, first things first. Why does the bunny lay eggs? Like,
I mean, I would like to know that answer.
I just feel like we just accepted it, right? Like, the actual myth is straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a goddess, okay, called Ostra. I don't know if I'm pronounced that right.
Okay,
I think we've established
a goddess. Okay, cool. I'm down for that.
Yeah, called Ostra. It's about Ostara. I don't know if that's correct. I'm calling it Ostra.
That's fine.
Ostara. That sounds a bit more girly though, doesn't it? Ostara.
Ostara.
I'm going to call it Ostara because I like that.
Okay.
Might not be her name, but
I mean, she's a bad bitch. I'm sure she'll be fine.
She will listen to us right now because so this is probably like her awake period, and she's like, "What the fuck? That's not my name."
Well, as long as she's a good goddess, you know.
I don't know if she is.
But hey, we will have our bad days, okay?
Let's just find out. Let's find out.
It just could be an emotional week. Neither got me.
You're just gonna completely gaslight, just blame it on the fucking hormones.
I mean, I've been crying at everything recently, so I mean,
yeah, me too.
I blame that on hormones too.
Yeah, I literally made a video on TikTok about it the other day because I
remember crying over the fact that Enzo was perfect. Literally, like, he was like a week after he was born. I walked into the room and I was bawling my eyes out.
Yeah, you're really nice about your children. Aria's feet literally look like rabbit feet.
Do you not remember Enzo's really long fingers?
Yeah, have you seen her fingers? She has really long fingers too.
She's got little mittens on.
Oh yeah, if you look under them, she has little witchy hands.
I'm gonna move my microphone. I'll look at them later.
Yeah, she has witchy fingers and witchy feet. Well, no, she has witchy fingers and hare feet, and she also has a hairy back. So she's all animals.
That's fine. We like a little wild girl. I like them wild and feral. Means she don't take no shit from no one.
Right. So let's get back to this.
Yeah.
So there's a goddess called Ostara. And legend says that she found a bird in the snow with frozen wings. Okay?
Okay.
So to save it, she turned it into a hare.
What?
I love legends so much.
You would have thought to save it, let's just put it somewhere nice and warm to thaw out the wings and now it's about no, I'm gonna turn it into a rabbit. Do you know what this bird needs?
It's not like
he needs long ears and bouncy legs.
It's like, why do you just turn into a bigger bird with more feathers?
Yeah, or just warm it up. You know?
I mean, that's how you make chicken.
That's how you make food, yeah, but you could just, gently warm the bird and it'll be fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, who knows? I don't know what this woman was on, but this goddess.
She took the mushrooms.
Yeah, she's done something.
She must have been some sort of psychedelic to be like, oh, this poor frozen bird. Rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run.
Okay, but here's the catch. The transformation didn't totally take. So
turned into a rabbit from Ann Summers.
From Ann Summers.
The rabbits
did not turn into a vibrator.
You never know. She looked at a bird and turned it into a rabbit.
Oh, I mean, maybe she was looking through the magazines too much and was like,
exactly. She was like, you know what? It's been a tough week. I ran out of cornflakes.
Right. Okay. So, why can I get to the story without being interrupted with weird shit?
Yeah.
So the transformation didn't take. It was this weird hybrid. So it had the body of a rabbit, but the plumbing of a bird.
Okay.
Okay. So it basically, so it's basically a bird trapped in a mammal's skin, forced to lay eggs once a year as a reminder of what they used to be. So that is why there is a rabbit that lays eggs.
What the fuck?
Oh, so
see, I thought the goose that lays golden eggs. I thought that was a bit weird. But once a year, a rabbit is forced to shit out an egg. I don't get it.
Can you imagine being like, oh fuck, this year's coming around again. How many eggs am I gonna have to shit out?
I don't think is it just one egg that it has to do?
Do they come out painted?
Do they come out chocolate?
I mean, I assume
How big are these eggs? Are they like...
They were probably red stained, because I can't imagine a rabbit's butthole is big enough for big eggs to come out of.
I mean, have you seen rabbit poo?
Yeah, they're tiny.
Exactly.
So maybe that's why you paint the eggs, because it's like the blood from the rabbit's bumhole.
It's already a red egg, so you're like, I'll just decorate it. But the thing is, if you hatch that egg, would it come out as a chicken? Well, a bird, or a rabbit,
or chocolate,
or a caterpillar. Never know.
Maybe it's poo shaped, and not poo shaped. It's egg shaped poo, and that's why it's chocolate.
That's why we have Nesquik.
Nesquik's not Kellogg's, is it? They're two separate brands.
No, yeah, they're two separate.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the story, shall we? Because it's going to get weirder.
How can it get weirder than that?
So, that's not like... Oh, right. So, yeah, basically, once a year, this rabbit is forced to lay eggs to remind itself of where it used to be.
I don't think it needs reminding.
No. But yeah, back in the day, people were generally superstitious about hares. So they're born with their eyes open.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They don't live in holes. And they sleep with their eyes wide open.
I did not know that hares slept with their eyes open.
I wouldn't want to be near one. No. Especially if...
I did wonder the difference between like a rabbit and a hare. I just thought it was like the size difference.
One poops out eggs.
One lays eggs and sleeps with his eyes open. The other one is normal.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, so they're born with their eyes open, they don't live in holes, and they sleep with their eyes wide open. So people used to think that they were uncanny because they looked like they were always watching you, even when they were dreaming.
I'm watching you.
Where do they sleep? Do they just sit upright and just with their eyes open?
What if they don't like sleep in like holes and like burrows? Where do they sleep?
I don't know.
Because predators are out there like foxes and stuff. They'll just snap them up if they're just sat there.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't...
Apparently Aria wanted to be a bunny rabbit and was just with her arms.
She keeps doing the newborn thing when they just freak out and they shove their arms everywhere. Oh, you're moving
so
your
mic adjust. Yeah. It keeps falling over.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's the part that really gets me. You know how Santa has the naughty and nice list?
Yeah.
The original Easter hare was the one who started the whole judging children vibe.
Oh.
I mean, this rabbit should not be judging anyone, or this hare should not be judging anyone. Anyone who poops out eggs who's not meant to poop out eggs should not be judging anybody.
You're in no place to judge, mate.
In 17th century Germany, the Osterhase, which apparently you pronounce it as Osterhase.
Osterhase?
I'm not trying to take the mick out of any German people or anything like that. It's just that's apparently how you pronounce it, okay?
According to us.
Actually, according to Gemini, it spelt it out the way you meant to say it.
We're also dyslexic.
Yeah, so I'm probably still not doing it properly. But the Osterhase is basically the first Easter bunny. That's what the Easter bunny is called.
Okay.
Let's call him Oster.
Yeah.
Because that's a cute name for the bunny. So
bunny that doesn't blink poops out eggs.
Yeah.
Let's give him a cute name.
So basically, what did I say his name was?
Osterhase.
Right, yes. So, Oster, the original Easter bunny, he wasn't just like handing out treats to everyone. He was a moral judge.
Okay.
So if you were a bad kid, he didn't just skip your house it was seen as a literal omen of bad luck for your whole family's farm if you were, a bad kid.
So if your child is a little shit,
Your whole
farm is fucked.
Yeah. Like,
no wonder they used to beat their kids. Fucking hell.
The Osterhaz is gonna get you. No, why am I?
Don't try and do impressions.
Why can't I be good at accents? Right. Anyway, I'm not going to do that again, okay? But basically, if you're a bad child, you're dooming your whole entire family's farm and well-being.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure to put on like a little 5-year-old.
Yeah, my farm would be just ruined.
Up in flames.
There'd be loads of shit eggs around. Stink bombs, I don't know.
You would just have a load of hares that keep shitting out rotten eggs.
That'd be the worst, wouldn't it? If that's actually what you'd get.
I'd rather have no farm, like that's burnt to the ground, over a hare that shits out rotten eggs.
Can you imagine if that's what you'd get? Is you'd get a rotten egg, or you'd get a chocolate one. You don't know until you crack into it.
Oh God, the smell.
Have you been good this year? Nope.
I wouldn't trust it. I'd be like, you were a little shit yesterday. I'm not trusting that egg. You open it outside.
Yeah, go over there and open it.
Go to the end of the street. Or do one of our mother's specials. Give it to the neighbour.
Give it to the neighbour.
Open it in the neighbour's garden. With the poltergeist.
Send the omen over there. All right. Get this. Right. There was a massive crossover with witch folklore. So people generally believed witches could shapeshift into hares to steal milk from cows or ruin the harvest. I just love the mindset of the people that come up with this back whenever this was, in the 17th century or whatever. Like, people must have been like super fucking crazy. It was this crazy time. Like, yeah, did you see that woman last week? She shifted into a hare and she stole the fucking milk. Like, she came into my garden, to my farm, and she fucking changed into a hare and she was milking my cow. Like, why is there a hare milking a cow?
Like, Jerry, lay off the mushrooms. Come on, we told you stop foraging for mushrooms because you always pick the funky ones. Meanwhile, this little kid's dressed up as a bunny rabbit going around stealing all the milk.
Yeah. So there's right. So all right. There are these old court records where hunters claim they shot a hare in the leg, and the next day the town witch, in quotation marks because no one else can see me doing it, had a limp. So when you saw a hare in your yard at Easter, you weren't thinking, oh, cute. You're thinking, is that my neighbour coming to hex my cows? You know what I think about that? That's what I think when I see my neighbour in my garden.
You would think that they would think, oh, there's a hare over there. I want to cook that. Yeah. Put that in a stew.
That would make a good Easter
Instead,
dinner.
they're going, is that Jenny?
She kind of looks like Jenny.
She got a bit of ginger on her. I know Jenny's a ginger.
Yeah, she got that nice ass, that one.
That's Steve over there, he's bald. Oh, I knew that was Margaret, nosy little bitch.
I genuinely want to be like that when I'm older.
Like, I'm going to be the craziest old lady ever. I'm going to make up so much shit.
I'm 100%
back in my day.
That when they see a rabbit, it's a neighbour.
When I'm old,
Jackson would 100% believe it.
Jackson would. Cass won't. Cass isn't that gullible.
Jackie would just like, he would 100% run with that. He would tell everyone.
He'll believe it for the rest of life, but never tell him otherwise.
But I need to come up with something like that because Mum used to do it to us when she used to tell us she was a witch. And she used to make me really believe that she was a witch. No.
I used to try and go around trying to find a broom.
Yeah, but then also, I love that. Do you know Ali told the kids? So our childhood friends, they lived up the road from us, and so
Literally, like you could, like we used to like run
yeah,
to each other's houses, and it was like what 2-second run. Like
yeah.
we could literally shout from one
So mum
side of the road to
and
the other.
Ali seemed to think it was a really good idea to think like of some really crazy things and try and make us believe it. And like obviously we're just gullible shits. We believed everything.
We didn't have the internet.
Yeah,
Okay?
we couldn't look it up.
We had no way of verifying this information.
But Ali told Safi and Abby that she was Madonna. And they believed her.
Even Ari is laughing.
So yeah, they 100% believed that when they went to sleep and stuff, that Ali was this big pop star.
That's brilliant.
But you can't verify it.
No,
Now you can.
You couldn't. Like, yes, Google was a thing, but you had to have dial-up, so you'd have to wait.
Yeah, and even then, there wasn't that many facts on the internet at that point.
No, and also most of the time we were told to go play outside. We weren't allowed on the computer most of the time. If you were allowed on the computer, you're going on there to play on Paint.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what Ali decided to tell. So I need to come up with some funny thing that the boys are going to believe.
I mean, we convinced Ben and Sam that you were a elf.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So yeah, we're basically the people thought that their neighbours were hares. So that's fun. So we also need to talk about apparently there's a quote. A quote? Is it a quote? I don't know. But basically a saying, yeah. As mad as a March hare. So have you ever seen hares box? Like box each other?
Yeah.
So they stand on their hind
legs.
Why can't we just say the back legs?
I don't know. Because it's on their behind.
Basically, they stand on their hind legs and they just beat the absolute shit out of each other. I feel like that's what us we were like when we were playing Rumble in the Jungle on the sofa when we were younger.
Oh, we got so many broods on each
other. Mean, did anyone else do that? I'd love to know in the comments below if anyone else did that when they were younger with their siblings. Where you have one sibling on one end and you're on the other of the sofa, and then you just literally kick the shit out of each other until someone falls off the sofa. That's like what we used to do all the time.
We called it, who came up with calling it Rumble in the Jungle?
I don't know.
Because the thing is, all the I think the games that we used to play.
I think it was me because I had a game on the Nintendo on the Game Boy, and it was called Rumble in the Jungle, or so it was called something like that, and I loved that game. And for some reason in my head, when I say Rumble in the Jungle, it literally like triggers the game in my head. So I don't know. Maybe it was me or you.
I don't know.
We used to basically just kick each other.
I think it's all the games that we used to play as kids, like British Bulldog and 40 and stuff like that. I thought they were just games that we made up. Apparently, I've literally seen it all over Facebook.
No, those ones are normal.
It's all across the country.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who told these people? How did everyone find out?
I don't know.
Because this was all before the internet. Yeah,
but then you talk about stuff at school, don't you? And then I guess it just goes around like that.
Yeah, but the whole
Rumble in the Jungle wasn't the name. I know one of us came up with that one. That one's like I don't know the game. We didn't come up with the game, but the name I know. The name of the game
was literally beat the shit out of each other until someone falls off the sofa.
And you know what? I find myself being a right what's the word? Hypocrite. Because Cass and Jackson don't stop fucking fighting, and it drives me nuts. They both kick the shit out of each other. Jackson is scrappy and he's still managed to kick the shit out of Cass.
Jackson's like me.
But I'm like, I get so mad. I'm like, can you just stop? What are you going to get hurt? And then one of them gets hurt. I'm like, for fuck's sake. But then I'm like, we used to do this type of shit all the time.
We were terrible.
Yeah.
The thing is, because there was 3 of us, it used to get really fucking violent really quickly.
I remember you used to jump off the side of the sofa onto us, like doing the
this thing on here, you and Millie kicking each other, playing Rumble on the Jungle, and I come in like John Cena and just like elbow into you.
Yeah, you did. It was, yeah.
It's like
Anyway,
pile up.
We need to get through this. Else we're never gonna get through this. And we're already talking for 44 minutes. Crazy town. But basically, ancient people saw this dance under the full moon. The dance, and then in quotation marks, basically the hares kicking the shit out of each other or punching each other.
Okay, because that's dancing.
Well, they're kind of boxing. It's like a boxing dance, I guess. But basically, they saw this under the full moon and thought hares were possessed. Because Easter is based on the lunar cycle, the hare became the gatekeeper of the moon. And in some cultures, they didn't see a man in the moon. They saw a hare.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes the whole holiday feel way more pagan.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
See, as weird and crazy as it is, like that, the whole like origin of it all, I believe that more than the Christian version.
Yeah. And apparently you weren't just hunting for eggs, you were participating in a ritual to appease a moon creature that could decide if your family ate that year. So that is why you search for that's a whole thing. It's like, it's not like you're searching for chocolate eggs, but it's more of the fact that you're
hoping that
you're trying to make this goddess happy. Is it the goddess? The hares? The hares happy? I don't even know who it is at this point. You're trying to make someone happy so you don't get completely fucked for the year.
Yeah. You're appeasing the gods so they don't give you a shit harvest.
Yeah, that is basically it.
So maybe that is why our farmers are really fucking struggling nowadays because of the weather, because nobody's appeasing the gods.
Yeah, that's very true. Everyone's been bad this year.
You're telling me? Fucking Epstein files, that's enough to bloody put the whole bloody world gone.
Yeah.
That didn't even make sense.
It's fine.
Great English.
So the next time you see chocolate bunnies, look closely at those little eyes.
No, thank you.
And just remember, the original version never closed them. Which is terrifying. Because that's why they, like when I said at the start, the bunnies don't close their eyes because the hares just don't.
They're just creepy as shit.
There they are. And yeah, so the original version never closed their eyes and was watching for sins, and he was probably a shape-shifting witch or your neighbour. So yeah,
I always knew Deirdre was a bit weird.
That's why we don't trust our neighbours.
Love thy neighbour, no thank you.
That one's in my garden right now taking a shit.
And why is it an egg?
So yeah, that is the story of the Easter bunny or the Easter hare.
I could have been my whole life without ever having to hear that, and I would have been happy.
Well, you didn't want to know that the Easter bunny is actually a chick. Well, a dying bird that was frozen that got turned into a bunny or it turned into a hare so it can lay eggs once a year, and then it will come to your house and judge you. And then if you've been naughty, it's going to ruin your harvest. And also, it could be judging you because it's a witch that's actually your neighbour that's in your garden. You didn't need to know that. Because I'm quite happy I know that. And what do you have in store for us today?
Wow. Let me open up my phone because it's just locked itself.
You want to smack her in the face then?
I wasn't going to smack her in the face. I was looking at a beautiful face. She is cute. Right. So, now that we've talked about that creepy ass hair.
I just took a picture, by the way. I thought with Instagram, it could show what we're doing. I know you wanted your picture taken.
I really did not. Thanks for that.
It's fine, my picture quality's shit.
Anyway.
Let's carry on.
We've talked about the hair.
We have.
That creepy ass hair.
Mm-hmm.
But now, we're going to talk about what we were doing while the hair was watching us.
Oh.
Oh.
It's almost as if I found the information for you for this to tie
But you
into
never
it.
read it.
I did not. I have this bad habit of let's just face it, we do get AI to come up with some of our stories. Not come up with, but
do the research for us, because half the time we've been so busy that we forget.
I also like to make sure all of the facts are as true as possible, and the only way to do that is to really get Gemini to find that out.
Yes, because otherwise you're going to go through one website and it's like, oh yeah, this is a story, and the other one it's like, no, that's not the story, this is a story.
So for some of the episodes we do this, and I have found this part of the story
origin,
I don't know, but it ties in very nicely to this part, but I have not read it because I want to be surprised. I like being surprised.
So we'll be surprising each other. Because I've not even read it either.
I mean, just don't shit out an egg.
I will try not to. Okay? So, for a few hundred years, the days leading up to Easter were basically the purge.
Mm-hmm.
So in places like Sweden and Finland, the Thursday before Easter, Monday Thursday, apparently.
Monday Thursday?
Monday? Monday.
Right.
Yeah. Maundy. Monday Thursday was terrifying.
Oh. People
believed that this was the night the Easter witches, also known as Paskaringa.
Okay. I love the names.
It's like a really weird thing with all the little accents on the... so I don't know how to say it properly.
Could be anything.
Yeah. Basically, it could be anything. But they flew over a place called Balaclava?
Balaclava? Don't know.
Blackula.
Count Blackula.
It's BLA with a circle above it. KULLA.
I don't know. That sounds very confusing.
Yeah.
Blackula.
It wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, but it wasn't a fun broomstick ride.
Okay.
Like, woo, let's go for a ride. It wasn't that. They believe that these witches were going to a literal demonic party on a hidden island to dance with the devil.
Sounds like Epstein's Island.
I literally had that in my head.
Oh, it's like, this has been going on for a while then.
Well, they did say that they're like cloned themselves.
Yeah.
No, jumping into other people's bodies.
Makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. So here's the twist. To stop them from stealing your soul or your livestock on their way out, you had to hide everything.
Oh.
Like everything. People would hide their brooms, their rakes, even their shovels. Because if a witch couldn't find a broom, she supposedly would ride your cow or your sheep to the island until the animal died of exhaustion.
Oh my god, I need to see that. I need to see that.
That's when the nursery rhyme came. The cow jumped over the moon. It's because the witch was riding it. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it's something like the cow jumped over the moon. Something to do with something laughing out loud and the dish ran away with the spoon. Yeah.
Well, maybe the spoon in the dish ran away because it didn't want to be ridden.
Maybe it was taken by the spoon licker. and bowl liquor.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh. So yeah, imagine waking up on Good Friday and your whole livelihood just gone because you left your broom on a porch.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you want to rather just leave a broom out and then put your cows away?
You would have thought. What's more valuable, your livestock or your broom?
I don't want my cow being ridden until it dies of exhaustion.
Yes, because if she couldn't find it, she'd just plough and take your cow or your sheep.
I mean, surely that's your first port of call would be a cow or something instead of a broom.
Well, apparently, but at least your broom won't die of exhaustion.
I guess so, but do the broom... Okay. They can make a broom fly, right?
Yeah.
Why can't they make the cow fly? Unless the broom doesn't actually fly.
But they'd ride it to an island, so it would technically fly? Because how are you going to get it over the sea?
I don't know.
So I'm guessing it flies.
All I can think is these crazy neighbours, like running with, you know, how you can do that. They've got like oh my god, what am I saying? There's like the competitions now where you can ride the broom horse.
Oh yeah, the little toy horse that's on a stick.
It's an actual like sport.
What?
Did you not know that? It's an actual sport. Like there's competitions on like dressage and how well you can jump on it. It's an actual thing. All I can think of is that's what the witches do. They just pretend to run. They pretend that they're flying.
It's actually
it's all of the drunken neighbours running.
It's all the neighbours that have been harvesting all these mushrooms, thinking they were normal mushrooms, getting high as a kite on them.
No,
and then just riding these brooms.
It's not the mushrooms. It's they're eating all these weird eggs that come out of this hare's bum.
That's true. That is true. And they're just riding these little things around, thinking that they're going on an island, when actually they're just jumping over a puddle. Crossing the great sea.
Oh, yes. I think that's the correct thing that's happened.
Wow. So after that, we then have Good Friday.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets quite quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah. Unnervingly quiet.
Oh.
So in old European folklore, Good Friday was the day the barrier between our world and the spirit world just dissolved.
Huh.
Because Jesus was gone, in quotation marks.
Right.
The world was temporarily unprotected.
Huh.
So there's a magic mirror. There's some creepy superstitions around this.
Okay.
So you have the mirror rule.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't allowed to look in a mirror on Good Friday.
Why?
Because people believed that since the light, in quotation marks, was out of the world, a mirror wouldn't reflect your soul. It would show you a demon or a hollow version of yourself.
Oh. That's gross.
Imagine that. Just looking in the mirror and just having this weird, creepy ass
Mirrors really freak me out as it is. I can't. If I look in the mirror too long, I'm like, am I actually looking at myself? I get freaked out.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I will not be looking in the mirror on Good Friday now.
There's also the iron prohibition.
The what?
Iron prohibition. So you couldn't use anything made of iron. Like at all. No sewing, no blacksmithing, no nails. Because the belief is that using iron on the day of the crucifixion was like re-nailing the cross.
Oh.
And people thought the ground itself was cursed that day. And if you stepped on it too hard, you'd wake up something ancient and angry underneath.
How lovely.
So now I know, on Good Friday, don't look in a mirror
Mm-hmm.
and don't use anything iron.
Yep. I don't like that. Also, it makes me want to do something with iron and try and wake something up.
Don't. We're already having World War III literally breaking out.
Exactly. Let's add someone else to the party. Get that one to take it out.
What if they just took out Trump?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have these problems.
Exactly. So maybe we could wake this thing up and ask it. Go on. Go get the Cheeto.
Is it the devil you know or the devil you don't know?
Yeah. I don't know Trump very well, but
I don't think anybody does, because a lot of people voted him in because they're stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry if you voted him in and now you're thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done. But this is what you voted for. Like, but two, because he had this whole like anti-war thing, like, I'm not gonna go and put us all into war. He's now in war.
Yeah. But it's because he's trying to distract us from Epstein.
I know. Because he's fucking stupid. And thinks that we're just gonna be like, oh, we'll forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
No. The war, I don't give a crap about the war right now. War's been going on for a long time. And yeah, they're getting closer to home, and yeah, it's going to be fucking awful. But right now, I'm focused on the Epstein files.
Yep.
That's my view on it.
Yep.
Like, if you just put your guns down and your nukes down and all the other crap and just stop being stupid about it.
Mm-hmm.
If women ruled the world, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, we would. It's 100%.
There wouldn't be wars. Nobody would be like, I'm not talking to you anymore, I'm going to nuke you. There wouldn't be wars.
Right, let's get back to the...
Yeah. Sorry. Women should rule the world. Anyway. Back to the eggs.
Okay.
The red eggs.
Ooh.
And the ghost feast.
Okay. I was only just pretending that, like, I was just throwing out things about them being red, but I am pretty impressed with myself.
Mm-hmm. So, in Eastern Europe and Georgia, they dyed eggs a deep, dark blood red, and they don't hide them in the grass for kids.
Where do they put them?
The cemetery.
Jeez.
So these families would go to the graves of their loved ones, and they'd roll the red eggs over the dirt and literally have a picnic on the grave.
Why did they dye them red?
Sweet. I don't know. They believe that on Easter, the dead were reborn for a single day alongside the resurrection.
Right.
So because Jesus was like, I'm reborn, I've risen from the dead, they're like, my family can too.
So it gives them a red egg.
They'd pour wine onto the soil and leave pieces of bread.
So they're wasting some wine.
Yeah. So I don't know why they've dyed them red. But I suppose it's to match the wine. Makes it look nice with the wine.
Why are people super weird with wine? Just drink it.
Because
enjoy the wine.
Yeah, I know. You know when like you watch these films and they get out this like brand new bottle of like, well, it's not brand new. It's like 100-year-old bottle of bourbon or something.
Of bourbon.
Bourbon. I don't
and bourbon
know.
Biscuits.
Oh, I love those biscuits. No, yeah, but like whiskey or whatever.
Yeah.
Really fucking vintage bottle, like best thing. And then they just uncork it and then just pour it onto the ground.
Yeah.
I'll have one last drink. They're not drinking it.
No.
You just wasted it.
And you just made the
Why didn't you sit there, drink the bottle?
Yeah.
You not just give them the bottle.
Just give them the empty bottle, if anything.
You're not allowed to leave empty glass bottles. That's why they pour them onto the grave. They don't leave the bottle there. You're not allowed to leave glass.
You're allowed to pour spirits into the ground.
Spirit for the spirit.
Well, they're leaving wine.
No, they're drinking the wine and pouring it.
Yeah.
Into the soil. And they leave like pieces of bread.
Yeah, let's just leave stuff for rats. It's a great idea.
Yeah. So imagine walking through the graveyard at dusk and seeing hundreds of families laughing and eating dinner on top of headstones. And it's like...
Yeah, but I also be thinking, why is there so much fucking bread around?
Like, it'd be really nice. Like, like in Mexico, they have the Day of the Dead, and they like have like feasts and stuff in
fun.
there.
That sounds like they're just like... I'm sorry. If my whole family's having a really nice picnic and someone leaves me crusts of bread, and if I was
in Mexico,
to rise,
they actually leave like plates of food and like fruit and stuff like that.
But if I was to rise from the dead, I'm not drinking the wine out of the soil.
Yeah.
Put it in a little, I don't know, make me a cup out of coconut shell or something, and put my wine in there, and then I can drink it at least.
Yeah, and I don't want breadcrumbs.
Yeah, leave me a roast dinner.
Yeah.
Or some actual chocolate.
Nice little Easter picnic.
Is there anything else? Was that it?
Well, we have got the modern Easter hag.
Ooh.
If you'd like to get into that one.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we got time. So it's a matter of blabbering on that we've done. We probably can edit half of it out.
Yeah, I have to cut a lot of stuff out anyway, so I think we've got enough time for one last thing.
In Scandinavia today, kids still dress up as Easter hags. Like, I've done this in quotation marks. Not that you can see, but with headscarves and red painted cheeks, and they'd go door to door for candy, just like on Halloween.
Oh.
Which is cute. So we've turned the Night the Witches Fly into a cute neighbourhood activity.
Oh. We
took the Judge Hare and turned him into a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
But the history is still there, lurking in the background. So if you're out over the weekend, Good Friday and Easter, and you see a rabbit sitting perfectly still in a field, staring at you with his wide, unblinking eyes, or if you find an old broom laying where it shouldn't be, just remember, Easter isn't just about the rebirth of Jesus. Sometimes the old shadows come back for a visit too.
Yeah, and the hare might be your neighbour, Harry.
So stay safe out there. Don't look in the mirrors. And we'll see you next week.
That's not the end of the episode.
No, I know. But that was the end of the notes.
But why are you saying we'll see you next week?
I don't know. Because it just didn't feel like
an end. So you had to end it.
I had to end it, yeah.
Oh, jeez. I really do like the fact that the hare could either be a bird that got turned into a hare that has to poop out eggs once a year. It could be your neighbour that's turned into is shape-shifting into a hare and is going to come judge you.
And also steal your broom. And if you hide your broom, she'll steal your cow.
Yeah. Or ruin your whole entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure your kids are acting very pleasant this Easter.
I'm gonna be screwed.
Yeah, me too. My kids are gonna fucking screw me over. This is why every year I'm like, yep, another year of being in debt. These fuckers are acting like assholes. The hares are everywhere. They're looking at me saying, yep, judged you, even though I'm the one pooping out eggs. And I'm not meant to be.
Wait, you're pooping out eggs?
No. The hare, and Susan over the road.
They were the
lurking around, waiting to steal my cows out my garden. Not that I have any, but I might invest in some. You never know. Things are getting weird over here, guys. But
very weird.
Thank you so much for listening to today, and I hope you've learned something. Don't trust your neighbours if you see a hare.
If it's staring at you, just blink at it and say, "Ha,
yeah,
I can blink, bitch."
Maybe give it some what's that stuff? Witch hazel oil or whatever it is, the witch hazel water, and make it all pad up for its bum because it's pooping out eggs this time of year.
Oh God, yeah, it is witch hazel, yeah, with cooling pads.
Make it a little cooling pad for its butthole because it's pooping out these eggs once a year. You know, must hurt.
Yeah,
must hurt. It's not an actual duck or a bird. Aria, I'm trying to end this podcast. You do not need to be snorting and making sound at me.
She wants to talk too. Leave her be.
You are muted for the time being until you can talk when you're cute. Right now you sound like a pig.
No, she's a little potato.
She's frowning at you right now. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for listening for today's episode, and we hope that you have learned something, or maybe not. Maybe just lost, I don't know, an hour and 20 of your life. But
sorry if we've ruined Easter for you.
Yeah. Or we've made it more fun.
Yeah. And now, if your kids play up, you can now tell them
that the
Easter hare is judging you. And if they're naughty, your whole farm's going to go to shit.
I tell you what, I might actually start using that one on them.
What you should do is you should make a little, like, mini farm. Like, get some, like, not real animals, like toy ones. Make up a farm, and every time they're naughty, you take one away. You take an animal away and go, oh,
I was thinking
the witch just stole your cow.
I was thinking more of like getting like watercress, right? Making it look like a little farm, but then having a load of dried watercress somewhere and replacing one part of the field with dead watercress.
That's a good idea. And you go, nope, now that family down the road is not eating because there's not enough crops for them. They're not going to make it through the winter.
If you kill this family, no more switches.
To keep this family alive, you're down 3 pigs and a cow. That sheep looks a bit suspicious.
Beatrice is going to come over from over the road.
Beatrice Potter, the rabbit.
I've tried ending this episode like 5 times now. Right. Anyway, thank you so much for listening today, guys. We will be back next week, hopefully. Ideally, we will be. I'm pretty sure we will be next week for the Epstein Files Part 2. So that's going to get super dark. So enjoy this fun episode today because next week probably won't be very fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get dark and horrible. But yes,
and I'll probably get mad again.
Yes. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. Leave in the comments below what your favourite fact is and which neighbour you think will be.
Yeah, which neighbour do you think is a hare?
Yeah. Do you have like, and like what's, you know, just being like your number 37? I don't know.
And also tell us why.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if it's Gladys that's being a little bit weird and she's always one staring out our window.
I like the gossip.
Oh, I do. See, I like my neighbours.
Girl.
I do like my neighbours. I don't think I have any weird neighbours yet.
I have weird neighbours.
Oh, actually, no. The neighbour across the road, I feel sorry for him. Because...
Anyway, no. We are ending the episode. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.